Hello?
Hey, it's me, Ricardo.
Yo, Ricardo, what's going on, brother?
I'm in your town, brother, man. We gotta catch up.
You in Orlando? Where you at?
I'm over at the plaza.
Okay, I think I'm only like 20 minutes from you. I'll head your way right now.
Please do, man. Please do, man. We need to talk.
All right, bro. I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
All right, take it easy. What's up, guys? Ataca, and right now we are with former Island Touch member Ricardo, and we're just talking salsa.
I'm delighted, man, to be here. It's been a minute. I've seen you doing all those big things out there in the world.
Sure.
Lifting the people up with the best moves ever. And each time I see that, I'm like, wow, that's my boy.
Well, I appreciate seeing your growth, not only as one of our former students, but you have to tell me, how do you go from being one of our top students to now being basically the community lawyer?
You know, one of the things that was always a passion for me as a kid is to invest in people, lift people up, and be with the people. At Island Touch, one thing I learned primarily is to not only be around the people, dance with them, see their cry, their pain, their energy. And I said to myself, how can I contribute to that? What can I do to add to this perfection, to make it even more perfect? And I said, you know what? I gotta be the community lawyer, because that's what I saw was missing in the scene, in the salsa scene in general, or the bachata scene. I said, you know what? I need to be a lawyer where people can have access to the law itself. They can talk to the law can feel them, dance with them, and understand the problem, their pain, and the suffering. And from then, went to law school, and here I am now, el abogado de tu comunidad.
I mean, I will say, it's a beautiful thing. Obviously, as instructors, you know, we teach and we want to, connect with dancers, not even just locally, but across the world. And I think it's beautiful to see, again, not even just a former Island Touch member, but just a dancer within the community be amongst that crowd and then see how much you want to help them outside of the dance world, because obviously I think we all need help, not just in salsa, not just in bachata, but just in life. So how's that going for you?
To be honest with you, I am very pleased of the scene. A lot of my clients in the personal injury side, even in real estate now too, are from the scene. And I'm happy to be the guy to help them out. Remember, in Florida, for instance, because I'm a lawyer in Florida, we have 19 million vehicles driving around. Eventually, if we're not careful, even if we don't want that, people get into an accident. And when you get into an accident, you want to have the best people on your side, the best professional on your side. And what I ended up doing, I said, you know what, I'm originally from Haiti. I speak Creole, French, and all that.
Oh, wow.
And I'm also Latin as well, because I was Latinized by you guys and everything. So I said, you know what, I have to reach my communities directly. This is why I have an 800 number just for the Latin community.
Now, I heard you actually have multiple numbers, right?
Yes.
For like multiple communities, correct?
Yes. I do have, my numbers for the Latin community is 877 El Apoyo, the support.
Okay.
For the general public, whoever speaks English, we have another number called 855 Law Me In.
Okay.
Then we lawyer you out.
For sure.
And then for the Haitian community, we have whoever speaks Creole, we have a 83, we call it 833 Prancam, which means 833 Prancam means taking care of me, care of me, take my case. Pretty much. And these numbers are designed specifically to give access to people so that they can have access to the law themselves. And when you call 877 El Apoyo, you ended up having someone who speaks Spanish, and I work with a lot of people in the scene as well. Sure. I like having dancers all over the place taking care of.
All right, so Ricardo, I have a question for you. Either myself or a friend, a family member, now gets your number and they wanna start the process with you. How does that go?
First thing you do, you get into an accident. We always tell all of our clients that. Make sure you call the police immediately, because you want to make sure this accident is documented. Second thing, take a picture or video of the scene. If there's any witness in the area, talk to them nicely. If they want to give you any, statement, don't be rough or anything like that. Get their numbers, all their contact information down. Make sure you got the video, like I said, the pictures, and then you call your attorney. Never call the insurance company before you talk to a lawyer. The insurance companies, the adjusters are not your friends. They are there to make the shareholders of their insurance companies whole, not you. They will sound sweet and nice and everything, but trust me, all they want you to do to say the wrong thing or to make the wrong move, and then you're done. This is why you have to call me first when you get into an accident before you talk to the insurance company. That is critical in your case. And once you do that, we get you in, we start the process, we send you the contract, we let you know exactly how we work, what we do, the processes, we assign you our case manager, and then before you know it, boom, your case is settled, you do everything we're supposed to do, you know?
So then let me ask you, obviously, car accidents. Can you like, I mean, expect, because now I'm interested. Now I'm curious, and this is obviously a service that that I want to potentially utilize myself, and then obviously share with my friends. So what other examples, like, of car accidents do you handle and do you service?
Well, if it's car accident, whether it's truck, cars, bicycle, motorcycle,
Okay.
I handle all that.
Awesome.
We also do slip and fall. So you get into a store, the place has been negligent, they left things there, they've seen, they know, they have reasons to know these things are dangerous, they left them there and you tripped on them, you fell, you get hurt. We come in, we take those cases, those are premise liability cases, we do them as well. Wrongful death, then wrong conditions. Negligence is a big
Got it.
thing.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
We cover all that. We also have a title agency in our firm too. So if you're buying a house, we have a title agency where we do all the closings.
Oh, interesting.
We do. We work with a lot of realtors, sellers, investors, and it's always good to close with a lawyer because there are certain questions that you need to be answered.
Sure.
There are certain things. Real estate is very complicated. There are issues with divorce agreement and things that are converted into real estate issues. Then you got a lawyer. We can do this thing to do an exchange. All kind of things that come with selling and buying houses. So we're trying to be not too much, but the things we do, we try to perfect them so that we can make the community whole.
I could respect that. Yeah, so I was going to ask you, so you're still obviously very invested in the dance community as well. Obviously, you
yes.
went lawyering, that's your thing, but I still see you. I just saw you at a dance event recently. I see you, helping and sponsoring different events. So tell me a little bit about that. How are you still connected to the scene?
See, one of my aim is to make the community whole. Not only one client at a time, but also to invest back in the community. I am a child, literally. I'm a child of many things, but the dancing also I'm a child of it as well. I'm a product of it. I have access to the Latin community because of dancing and because of singing salsa, dancing salsa, and I'm grateful to you guys as well. So I said, well, what do? I have a lot of clients from the scene as well. So the best way I can do things is things that are humanity and nature, because I believe in humanity first. So the best thing for me to do, as I think I'm the first lawyer who actually cares this much for the dance scene, this community,
For sure.
is to go back in there and support it,
Of course.
lift it up, see what's needed and provide it if I can.
Okay.
And this is why you see me sponsoring a lot of events
sure.
in the Latin community, especially in the dance community, the communities as well with little that we have. This way we all can grow as a community together.
100%.
So you have to honor those who honor you. It's a principle. And I also believe there are more blessings than those who give than those who receive. So
Yeah.
it's a privilege each time I have to sponsor some of those events. And I encourage other professionals as well to discover the dance scene in general. There's so many, that. There's so many people there.
If there's one thing I've learned, and obviously you're a testament to that, is that you just never really know what your students do.
No.
I mean, obviously I've taught people all around the world, and I've heard, and I've been fortunate enough to have these types of stories to where I get to kind of know them personally, and to, again, lawyers and surgeons and, military and law enforcement. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And I think with you, I think it feels comfortable knowing that I have an ally, I have a brother that I could call, a fellow dancer, friend that I could call for an assessment or a consultation. So I congratulate you on that.
Well, thank you so much. And I really appreciate your time to coming down here. I'm in your city, coming to see you, and then you stop by to chat. I appreciate that and put me on your platform. This speaks volume of a quality.
Now you're in Tampa, but you do obviously all over Florida, correct? Because we're in Orlando right now. You in Tampa. You're gonna be in Miami in a couple of days. So are you all over?
Indeed, I have my office in Orlando, Miami. I cover in Broward. I mean, Broward covered Miami and Broward. Also Naples and Fort Myers,
Nice.
Lee County and Collier
Nice.
County. But if you're in Florida, I'm a lawyer in Florida. So if we can help you, you call those numbers, the 833.com, the 877 al apoyo, or 855 Lomien. The moment you call, another thing I do also, I signing every single one of my clients to my firm. So you call, I'm not going to compare myself with other lawyers, but
sure.
with my law firm, every single one of my clients have my cell phone. If they have issues with my paralegals or some providers, whatever they call me, within 24 hours, I call them back.
That's amazing.
Hey, what's up? I'm doing what you call premium lawyering, a boutique law firm.
I like that.
I don't want to have a lot of clients. This is what I said. I'm doing it one client at a time. So when you come to my law firm, it is a privilege for me to show you what lawyering is supposed to be.
For sure.
And with that, a lawyer who's the community lawyer has to learn not only to dance with the people, cry with the people, eat with the people, and always with the people, so that you
That's
can
awesome.
make the community whole, one client at a time.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, we tell people all the time, Island Touch, all we want to do is we want to touch the world, right? That we tell people all the time, touch the world, touch the world, touch the world. And I think it's also a blessing to hear that you are also, embracing that phrase.
That's the touch.
And what you're doing with your lawyering. So I congratulate you. I'm proud of what you've achieved, and honestly, I'm proud of what you're going to continue to achieve throughout the dance community.
But there's a trick though.
What's that?
I gotta earn one of your hats.
You want to what?
One of your hats.
You want to wear one?
I gotta have one of them.
We're gonna have to get you on one. I got a lot of them. Don't worry.
Oh my
There's
God, I've seen
plenty.
the zillion stuff. I'm like, look at him.
I got a room full, bro. There's choices for you all over the place.
I went to Miami. I had a TV show, and somebody said, they called me fancy lawyer in Miami. I was at Island TV, and then they said, why you. And I said, it's this dancing thing in me. I don't know where I get it from. It could be Island Touch. It could be Tattoo, whatever, some other people.
mix everything, yeah,
But
for sure.
somehow I got it from the scene. They're like, you kind of look like a dancer. I'm not a fancy dancer or whatever, but I take it the credit.
I mean, I will say this. You may not consider yourself a great dancer, even though I do believe you're a great dancer, but you do have some swag. That's the one thing I will say. You dress well, you are a kind person, you have some swag, and I do believe that you embrace that not only in your dancing, but obviously in your career outside.
I really, really appreciate that you acknowledge that, and I bless God, as a man of faith I am, that I had an opportunity to meet you guys, because my life started changing with Island Touch moving forward. Now I feel like I'm whole. I got a little bit of everything that I'm balanced.
For sure.
This is why one of my slogans is balance is key. Before Island Touch, I was extremely on one side of things, and then with the dancing scene altogether, now I feel like, oh, that's the other part. And for those who know me, they will tell you that I promote this all the time.
Of course.
Balance is key. A little bit of everything.
Of course.
Makes everything perfect.
I'm all about balance, bro. Balance.
Right. We gotta catch up.
Let's do
Dinner tonight, drink and things.
Let's do it. Well, let's definitely have a drink. Let's have them dinner to celebrate your achievements, and obviously what you're going to continue doing for the dance community and everyone around.
And then we'll dance later.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.